Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. This is Teacher Sam, and we are live back again. Sorry for being keeping it until now. Just today, okay. Just today, I started at 10:30. I was, just discussing some things with my colleague. Because I'm dealing with some problems or something, so it's very. I had to take care of it. Yes. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Rabia, Sana, Iman. Hi, Roa, Siham, Sophia, it's Safia, Hassan, Khadija. Hello, good evening. Suhaila, Abdul Rahman. So, yeah, let me share the live first. Try to share it, tag the members who are not here. The internet also makes me very so yeah. بغيتو تعرفوا شنو عندي في الخدمه، نعاود لكم ما خاسر والو حيت خصني نقول لكم كلشي. هاد الايامات كاين عندي مشاكل عندنا في الخدمه. like I have some problems. I'll speak in Arabic, okay. دونك بسبب لا بانديمي، غير باش نوضح للناس اللي نيت كيسولوني على الاشتغال في الصين نكون واضح معكم. يعني الوضعيه ما كتكونش ديما the situation is not always perfect. You should know this, especially if you work for a private company, okay. Let me just speak about it, okay, so I can clarify. Maybe you will feel I'm not feeling very well these days because of this. The situation is not very well, it's not perfect. علاش? Why? Because you have to have the how can I say this? I don't know how to say it. كيفاش نهضر على هادشي؟ you know بما نيش يدخلوا لي مومبغ. نعاود لكم هذا الشيء هذا. لا سيتوياسيون ماشي ديما كتكون يعني بارفي. تقدر لي كونديسيون كيكونوا مزيانين. المشاكل اللي كيوقعوا مثلا حنا الا كنتي كاين صداع. الا كنتي كتخدم في البريفي، اوكي، كيكونوا عندك بعض المرات يعني حنا كنخدموا بكونطرا، داكوغ. لي كونديسيون شحال واحد يقول لي الصين ولا نقري ندرس في الصين، لي كونديسيون مزيانين، غير هو خاصك تكون كتعرف مع من تخدم. يعني حنا كنستافدوا من التجربه ديالنا. يعني هاد السنه هادي بسبب هاد البانديمي وسبب انني ماشي تما، يعني هنايا جيت للمغرب. يعني حبسنا الخدمه في شهر جوج، في شهر واحد. يعني كاين شهر جوج، شهر ثلاثة، أربعة، ها خمسة، ها هو ستة. يعني دابا 5 شهور. يعني نورمالمون خصك تخدم عام. خدمت انا يعني خدمت 6 شهور، داكوغ، ولكن باقا 6 شهور اخرى، اوكي. المشكل هو انه في هاد 6 شهور ديال البانديمي حنا ماشي حنا اللي متحكمين فيها، هي وقعت، اوكي. يعني ماشي حنا كاينين مدارس اللي كانوا قادين يوقفوا على رجليهم من وقع هاد المشكل. بمعنى ان وقع المشكل، يعني ان بدات لا بانديمي، المدرسه كتقلب بحال اللي دارت الدوله مثلا هنا التعليم عن بعد، اونلاين تيتشين، اوكي. اونلاين تيتشين حتى المدارس الخصوصيه كاين اللي داروها صافي، وكتبقى تقري عن بعد. علاش؟ باش المدرسه تبقى خدامه، وباش حتى الموظفين ديالها كيتخلصوا بطبيعه الحال، اوكي. Who is angry? I am angry today. So yeah, I'm not always fine even though I'm smiling. اذا المدرسه كتكون انا نهضر عليها بالعربي وسمحوا لي. المدرسه كتكون خصك توقف يعني عندها واحد كيما كيتسمى باك اب بلان اون اونغلي. باك اب بلان انا نهضر معكم ونقراو لونغلي نتعلموا شويه. باك اب بلان يعني كيكون واحد البلان ديال احتياط. هذا المدرسه اللي انا معاهم ما كانش عندها باك اب بلان. يعني منين بدات هاد لابانديمي ما كانوش لي كلاس اونلاين. هاد الشيء خلانا ما كان يعني نجيكم نيشان ما كتخلصوش. منين دخلنا معاهم في هذا النقاش يعني على حساب القانون ديال ديك المنطقه اللي احنا فيها. خصك تعرفوا الناس اللي كيسولوني على الخدمه في الصين كانوا ديما تنقول لهم القانون في الصين ماشي موحد. تقدر تمشي لواحد الحي ديستريكت كيتسمى ديستريكت وتلقى قانون، تقدر تمشي لبلاصه اخرى تلقى قانون. وخا هادشي ما واضحش. يعني في هذه المنطقه اللي انا فيها على حسابهم هما يعني تعتبرت هذه المده كلها عطله. بما ان عطله ما غاديش ما كتخلصش فيها. داكور. بما ان عطله ما كتخلصش فيها دونك 5 شهور. حاجه اخرى كاين المدارس اللي كيوفروا السكنه الاساتذه، وكاين المدارس اللي كيوفروهمش. ملي كيوفروهاش كيعطيوك واحد المونطون كيتسمى الاونس كتعطى باش تشكري. داكور. دونك في الحاله ديالي نورمالمون مثلا كتعطى لك ديك المونطون باش تشكري. حنا بالنسبه لنا في هاد 5 شهور يعني الكونكلوزيون شنو هي انه ما كتشد فيها حتى شي حاجه. دونك غادي نصيحه كنظن كيتفرجوا فيه دابا شي وحدين اللي باغيين يشتغلوا. دونك خصك تعطى لك واحد المونطون باش تشكري. واحد المونطون يعني كيتعطاو تعويضات في هاد الازمه هادي. داكور. بزاف د الشركات يعني كيعوضوا الخدامه ديالهم ولا العمال ديالهم علاش على السكن والعيش. اوكي، على السكن والعيش. الحاله ديالنا ما كاينش شي تعويض. باش نجيكم ليش 5 شهور يعني ايماجينيو ما كاينش شي تعويض لا على السكن لا على المعيشه ديالك. اوكي. دونك هذا هو النقاش اللي سميتو دخلنا معاهم في نيغوسياسيون ما كاين والو. دونك سالت حول يعني I asked around كما تنقولوا بالانجلي. I tried to ask around. okay ask different people, ask my colleagues. داكشي علاش كنهضر مع لي كوليك ديالي كنقول لكم مع كوليك ديالي في روسيا حتى هي حاصله في روسيا وعندها نفس المشكل. لي دو كوليك ديالي وحده اللي معايا في الخدمه روسيه وواحد من صربيا نفس المشكل. الكوليك اللي كانت معايا العام اللي فات في مدرسه اخرى ماشي تقريبا نفس المشكل. عندها غير يعني كاين تعويض في شهر 3 شهر 2 وديك الشيء الاخر باقي ما عرفناش. اوكي. اذا هادشي كيوضح انه ما كاينش واحد نقولوا لها ستابيليتي لا ستابيل يعني تكون ستابل المسائل يعني وخص الواحد يشوف القانون. دونك كنتعلموا من التجارب هادشي اللي كاين. دونك في هادشي خلاني نوصل معاهم واحد ما وصلنا حتى شي حاجه غير صافي خدينا هذا القرار. وانا خديت قرار انني غنغير شي قلت لكم قبل راه غادي نبدل نغير الخدمه. يعني عندنا الحق في هذه المساله هذه عادي ملي كتبدل يمكن لك فلاشين باش نعطيها عاوتاني الناس كيسولوني على الخدمه في الصين. تقدر تخدم كل عام في منطقه ما يحيدهالش لك الطبيب. اوكي باش نكون واضح تقدر تخدم كل سنه في بلاصه. يعني تبقى انت تسافر هذا العام دير في هذا البروفانس عام اخر في بروفانس عندك الحق تبدل. دونك يعني منين شفنا هذه الكونكلوزيون صافي خرجنا. كاينه نقطه اخرى ديال انه تقدر ترجع وتخدم معاهم وعاد تدخل معاهم في نيغوسياسيون على هذه المسائل. انا ماشي من ذاك النوع ما بغيتش ندخل معاهم في هذا الشيء هذا. دونك صافي يعني بالنسبه لي قلت لهم صافي يعني باقي ما قلت لهمش الصراحه بانني ما غنكملش ولكن غنقولها لهم تقريبا هذه الايامات هذه. وعندي الخدمه اخرى دابا داخل معاهم في نيغوسياسيون كنسول داكشي اش كنشوف مع لي كوليغ وداكشي باش نشوف هاد لي ديتاي باش يكون واحد ترانسفير اللي هو ساهل وكذا. هادشي اللي كاين. اذا كنصح الدراري هذه نصيحه تجربه نستافدوا من التجربه ديالي. كنصح الدراري وتستافد حتى انا منها انك منين تانستالا في واحد سونتر ولا كذا يدير يغيغلي معاهم هاد المسائل. داكور. حيت ما كتعرفش حنا كنا ما عرفناش لا بانديمي شنو غادي البانديميك شنو غادي يخرج منها حتى حد ما عرف ان كورونا غادي تجي وغادي غيطول 4 شهور 5 شهور. حتى حد ما عرف الا وقع هذا الشيء شنو المدرسه ولا المؤسسه ولا الشركه خصها دير. داكوغ. دونك حتى حد ما عرف. يعني هادشي خصو يكون مناقش ويكون محدد. يعني حنا ماشي كنعلموا الغيب، الله هو اللي كيعلم الغيب، حنا ما عارفينوش. يعني الله هو اللي كيعلم الغيب. كنا عارفينو غنتناقشوا في هاد المسائل، وغتقول غتكون بونديمي تقدر توقع، تقدر 5 شهور، تقدر كذا. يعني حيت وقعت هاد لا بونديمي وحيت وقع هاد الشيء هذا كورونا وكذا، كيعطي درس الناس ومزيان. يعني كنقولها لاي واحد دابا وقعت لك، وماشي غير في الخدمه ديال اي خدمه كما كانت نوعها دخلتي ليها، في الاول تناقش معاهم في هذه المسائل. الا وقع فيضان، الا وقعت هزه ارضيه وتشتات ديك الشركه، الله يستر، نكونوا واضحين. شنو عندي، شنو التعويضات، شنو هذه، فهمتي؟ الا وقعت. مهم. اه لا، راه كونطرا ديالنا كتكون طومبوار سي محمد. ولكن ماشي طومبوار، كتكون عام كل عام كتجدد، وما كيبغيو يجددوا. يعني الا وقعوا هذه المسائل، الانسان شنو يدير؟ يحاول ما امكن يريغلي هذه المسائل من الاول. اوكي، من البدايه في اي خدمه، يعني سواء كانت شركه ولا مؤسسه ولا تابعه للدوله ولا تابعه للبريفي، تابعه البوبليك ولا البريفي، الانسان يحاول يناقش معهم هذه المسائل باش يعرف راسو. حيت حنا دابا لا بونديمي ما عرفاش حتى شي واحد اش وقع، وبزاف د الناس ضاعوا لهم خداميهم، بزاف د الناس ضاعوا. كاين اللي مشات ليه الخدمه ايفيكتيفمون، مشات ليه في خطره، يعني ما بقاش عنده كاع وكذا. يعني بزاف د الناس ضاعوا. يعني هذه المساله خص الواحد يحاول ما امكن يقدد المسائل هادو من الاول. هادشي اللي كاين. دونك هذه نصيحه للدراري واللي عندهم ليسونس، راه باقيين كيسولوني ديما اللي عندهم ليسونس ولا باقي غيديروا ليسونس في اونجلي في الباك ولا هادي مثلا، غيساليوها وغيساليو ولا كيساليو ليسونس ديالهم، ولا ديجا خدامين في سميتو ديجا خدامين في هنا في المغرب وبغاو ينتقلوا لتما. نصيحه لكم يعني مثلا، ولا حتى انا في المغرب طبيعه الحال، حتى انا في المغرب كنعرف الدراري كاين اللي عندهم تعويضات، كاين اللي ما عندهمش. يعني كنقول لكم حاولوا تغسلوا هادشي مع الدراسه من الاول. داكوغ، حيت نقول لك واحد القضيه، حيت كنا خدامين مثلا، انا كنت خدام انا في المغرب في البريفي قبل بلا اوراق خصكم ديكلاري في لا اس اس مثلا، راك عارفين هذا الشيء هذا. اوكي، الا ما مديكلاش في لا اس اس، شنو غتصور من هاد لا بونديمي؟ والو، من غير قريتي لي اونلاين كلاسز. اوكي، دونك راه واضح الفكره. اوكي، الغلط ماشي ديالنا، غير كما تنقولوا لونجلي ليسن ليرن، يو ليرن يور ليسن. اوكي، كتعلم درس باش تعرف تناقش في هذه المسائل مره اخرى. داكوغ، وباش يعني كيبان سميتو، تتبان هاد المسائل واش خصها توضح ولا لا، يعني شنو خص الواحد يدير. هادشي اللي كاين. هادشي اللي كاين. La Chine, tu peux travailler ou épargner ou les salaires intéressants. Mhm. هادشي اللي كاين. اسمحوا لي هضرت معكم في هذا الموضوع، لكم علاش تعطلت عليكم، لا هاد النهار هذا لا داك النهار كذلك. وهادشي اللي كاين. يا دونك خليوني بارطاجي اللايف. let me share the live. تقول شي مساله البلد، الكيسيون على حساب الناس معهم كتخدم، شكونوا واضحين. داكوغ، كيسيون على حساب الناس مع من كتخدم. يعني الا خدمتي مع ناس اللي هما مريقلين كما تنقولوا، عندهم داكشي ريغلي مزيان. الا ما كانش راه تقدر تطيح في هاد المشاكل. حاجه اخرى كما قلت، ما كنعاوش حنا، ما عرفناش لا بونديمي توقع، ما عرفناش هادشي غيوقع، ما شكون عارف. شكون عارف ان غتجلس ان واحد غيجلس بلا خدمه 5 شهور؟ داكوغ، شكون عارف ان يقدر يجي الله يستر شي زنزال مستقبلا ويضرب واحد المنطقه اللي ساكن فيها شي حد ولا انا مثلا، ولا فيضان وتحبس الخدمه؟ شكون عارف؟ داكوغ، ما كنعلموش شحال نقيم. دونك هادشي اللي خص، هذا هو المشكل. يعني خص الواحد سميتو، هذا هما يعني البلان بي، ديما بلان بي. اوكي، يا المهم عاودت لكم المساله والتجربه. حتى الناس راه كنشوف الناس باقيين تيقلبوا على خدمه. راه معايا هنا كاين الدراري دابا، نتوما باقيين كتقراو ليكونومي، باقيين كتقراو الكوميرس، باقيين كتقراو في لا ليسونس، اللي كيقرا في لينسا ما عرفت فين كتقراو. دونك نصيحه لكم، تجربه ديال واحد اللي عنده كارير، عنده دي زيكسبيريونس بروفيسيونيل في الدومين. التجربه ها هي كنقولها لكم. داكوغ، في المغرب ماشي في اي بلاد، حاول ترصي هاد المسائل ديالك، حيت ما عرفناش لا بانديمي، ما عرفناش مشاكل يقدروا يوقعوا كما قلت لكم، فيضان كذا، حالات طوارئ، خدمه، افلاس، كدير التجاره كوميرس، ديك الشركه دارت افلاس، شنو يوقع؟ داكور، دونك هادشي ترسم من الاول. داكور، عاطينك السكنه مزيان، واش هما يتكلفوا بها ولا لا؟ باش اللي عطاو يتكلفوا بها هما غتخرج من كذا. الا وقعت شي السكنه صافي، الا ما عاطينكش السكنه وغتكلف بها انت. دونك الا وقعت شي مشكله واش اوبليجي انك تبقى تخلص على راسك السكنه والمعيشه ديالك، ولا غيكون شي تعويض؟ شنو هو التعويض؟ شنو هو البورسونتاج؟ شنو هو القانون في هادشي؟ هادشي اللي كاين. داكور، دونك حاولوا ترصيو هاد المسائل. كنهضر مع الناس اللي باقيين ما دخلوش للدومين بروفيسيونيل، باقي ما خدمتوش. اوكي، اللي صغير باقيين صغيورين كاع، وحتى اللي كيقراو في لافاك ولا كيقراو في شي حاجه سوبيريور يلاه غيدخلوا الخدمه. هادشي اللي كاين. دونك تنستافدوا. هادشي اللي كاين. دونك نبداو باش نبدلو هاد السوجي. اوكي، هذه كانت توضيح على سميتو، سمحوا لي. اوكي and let's start. yes. oui, merci beaucoup. oui c'est difficile de سي ربيع داكشي على، ولكن سي ميو، سي ميو انا كنقول لك سي ميو. ها هي كونطرا، هي شتيها. باش نوريها، خصني نوريها واقيلا كاع. ها هي واحد الكونطرا، هي شتيها. داكوغ، هذه جديده، هذه تتنيغوسي دابا. اوكي، شكون واضح، ها هي كتنيغوسي. داكوغ، ها انت سي كاع بلا 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 اللي فاهم. دابا دايره هذه كتنيغوسي دابا، هاد الايامات هاد بلا ما نهضر بالونجلي يكونوا كيتصنتوا عليا في هذا اللايف هذا. لا لا، ما عندهمش مع فيسبوك وما انستا، ما يدخلوش ليا البروفيل ديالي، ما عليناش. ولكن هاد لو كونطرا كتنيغوسيا بلا ما نهضر عليها بالونجلي ولا شي حاجه، كتنيغوسي. دونك نيغوسي الروينه اللي فيها لداخل، وسول وقول علاش وهذه وهذه، وما تخافش. ماشي تشوف كونطرا صافي كاين سالير، كاين السكنه ولا الكرا ولا شي حاجه صافي راه سين. لا لا، دير احتمال، دير كتسمى بالونجلي وات اف. اوكي، وات اف، ولا وقع هادي ولا طرات هادي، الا مرضتي الله يسر، الا مرضتي الا تهرستي، الا مرضتي الا تهرستي، الا درتي اكسيدون جلستي في السبيطار، الى وقعت شي سيتوياسيون، الى ناضت الحرب وشي حاجه ودار حاله طوارئ بسبب الحرب، الى تسدو سميتو، الى الشركه دارت افلاس، داكوغ، الى طرا شي عاصفه اعصار وخسر لهم الماتيريال ديال ديك الشركه، مابقاوش خدامين، شي شركه ديال الانفورماسيون طاح لهم شي غيزو تطفى تسد كلشي، داكوغ، الى ضرب كما قلت الفيضان ومشى داكشي كامل، ما بقى والو، ما قدوش اوبي. هذا هو المشكل، فهمتي؟ كذا هادشي ناقشوا معاهم اسيدي. وي فلاشين ايمن، فلاشين. لا غتكون فلاشين، غتكون في بلاصه في نفس المدينه، ولكن في بلاصه يعني غتكون ان شاء الله مدرسه يعني مدرسه ديال الكوليج، وغتكون مزيانه يعني كونديسيون مزيانين وكلشي احسن التجارب كيعطيونا نبدلو شي حاجه احسن. والله يسهل الامور، دايما معنا. هادشي اللي كاين. just pray for us. yes. عرفت لا دوموند كثر من لوفر هنا في المغرب، داكشي علاش. داكشي فورس ماجور، ما تخليش الناس اللي فوق منك يعني في الخدمه، ما تخليهمش يضغطوا عليك في هذه المساله هذه. غير ناقش معاهم هاد لي ديتاي، شي نوضح للناس، ضغط يكون واضح من الاول وصافي، ووضح معهم هاد المسائل، وديما طرح دوك الاحتمالات ديال ولا وقعت هذه ولا طرا هذه ولا طرا هذه. واخا تقول لك واش انت مالك كتناوي كما تنقولوا فيري سسبيشيوس، ماشي مشكل. مازال ما تفتحوش الحدود، نو. دابا كنرسيو هاد المسائل قبل ما يتفتحوا الحدود باش نقدروا نرجعوا. الطياره عندي مقطعه، خصنا غير نكونفيرمي ولا لا دات، يعني جاي تفتحوا الفول هذا نقدر نكونفيرميها. هادشي اللي كاين. ضروري غنكمل معكم اللايف، ما يمكنش نطلق لي لايف. اوكي يلا، وبدلنا البروغرام. داكوغ، عقلوا بانه لي لايف غيبقاو السيمانه الجايه غيتبدلوا، غنولوا 3 ايام ديالكم، 3 ايام ديال صحاب الباك. اوكي، دونك راه نتمنى تكونوا بارطاجيتو مع صحاب الباك البارح، راه شفت الناس كيبارطاجيو. نهار الحد، من نهار الحد غنبداو مع صحاب الباك. اوكي، دونك الحد كما قلنا 3 واثنين ولا 4 والجمعه معكم النجومه اذا ما غلطتش. اوكي. باقي خدام في ايغوبور سي عبد الله مزيان. واه ليغوبور ما عرفناش كازا يعني تنتسناو نشوفو، حيت انا في الرباط كيفاش تسافر كازا خصك تحل كلشي يعني ما عرفناش. عندي الفول مع الاميريتس اماراتيه، ما عرفتش واش يفتحوا غير لاغام ولا غتفتح كلشي. اوكي يلا اوكي ليتس جو ليتس ستارت. اسمحوا لي بزاف ضيعنا الوقت، بقى معنا ولا دينا معاك. يلا مرحبا. ميرسي بوكو. المهم الانسان يستافد من التجربه. اوكي غادي نكملوا ان شاء الله. اوكي let's go guys let's go. So today's unit is called يلا it's a really nice city. Okay it's a really nice city. كما قلت لكم اليونت تكون سهله ما فيهاش شي حاجه. it's not tense ولا present perfect ولا شي حاجه. اوكي it's very easy. So it's called it's a really nice city. So we're going to learn how to describe hometowns, cities and countries. It's very easy. Okay description, and also how to make recommendations about places to visit. Okay so we're just going to learn how to describe hometowns, cities and countries. Okay like city like Rabat, hometown, you know. كاين تران مزيان. هو تنشوفوا تسناو بعد الانترناشونال فلايتس يعني الرحلات الجويه الدوليه خصهم يتفتحوا عاد نقدر نقطع الطياره ان شاء الله. And make recommendations about places to visit. Okay make recommendations about places to visit. Okay so let's start by hometown. إذا قلنا hometown you know it's like your hometown, the place where you were born maybe, or it's just like town. You know town هي قرية. Okay so town hometown. Okay guys yeah. So first adjectives to describe places. Let's learn some adjectives. So let's match these adjectives with the opposite. Okay هنا عندنا these adjectives ضد ديالهم. Okay so the opposite. Okay guys yeah. All right look don't be sad or anything or angry or sorry for me. Just let's hope for the best. Thank you for listening to this. I'm sorry I had to talk about it, but don't worry. When you have an experience in life ندير لكم شوية motivation. When you have a bad experience it's good. It teaches you a lesson and it helps you to change for the better. Okay if I start speaking about my experiences especially at work I can talk a lot. الا بقيت كنهضر على الاكسبيريونس ديال الخدمه راه غنهضر بزاف ما غنساليش. خصني ندير لايف بوحدو لهاد المساله. اوكي so when you have an experience كتعطيك اكسبيريونس اكسبيريونس خايبه خصك تستافد منها وكتتعلم منها وكتخليك تولي احسن. اوكي يعني خص هكا تمشي go like this. Okay and not all the experiences are perfect. Okay not all the people you will work with are perfect. They can be maybe perfect sometimes but other times they may not be. اوكي يعني يقدروا يكونوا بارفوا بارفي ما شاء الله نقدر نجبد بزاف د الحوايج اللي زوينين ولكن بعض المرات ما يقدروش. يعني هذه المساله اللي كان سمعت يعني استافد من اي تجربه دوزتي في الشغل في الحياه ديالك. اوكي اكسبيريونس ديالك استافد منها. اوكي yeah so let's see. So we have the adjective beautiful. Okay beautiful. We have cheap. I hope you can see. We have clean. We have interesting, quiet, relaxing. We have safe. We have spacious. Okay the opposite here we have what? We have boring, we have crowded, we have dangerous, we have expensive, noisy, polluted, stressful and ugly. Okay مدام بلاش الدرس، راه ما يمكنش نأجلو الدرس. حشومه نأجلو الدرس ونبقى نهضر على التجارب. غتجي شويه غريبه هاد القضيه هادي، ما عرفتش. So let's find. خلي حتى الاخر اللايف ونهضر نكمل الموضوع، ماشي مشكل. So beautiful, the opposite of beautiful is of course beautiful. The opposite of beautiful is ugly. Very good. Okay, ugly. So beautiful opposite ugly. Let's match. If you want to match, we can match them like this. I'm gonna make a mess here. Yeah, اسمحوا لي. Really sorry. Yep. So let's see. I can match it very. Yeah. So beautiful is gonna be ugly. Yes. Cheap. What's the opposite of cheap? Of course, it's expensive. Okay, so we can say beautiful city or ugly city. Okay, cheap also, cheap city or expensive. لا يقول لي علاش كنطقى سيري 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 سيري. No, it's just American pronunciation. If you want to pronounce it city, no problem. Okay, so clean. Also we have clean. So a clean city. What can we say? Polluted. Yeah. Or noisy. Dirty. Normally clean, we can say dirty. Yeah. But we should say here polluted. Yes, very good. Polluted. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Some people told me already. Yes, the opposite is boring. Boring. Interesting. The opposite is boring. Okay. Yep. Then we have quiet. Quiet. يعني هادئة، يعني كاين الهدوء. Quiet. And then we have what? Noisy, of course. Noisy. Yes. Noisy. Very good. Noisy. Quiet, noisy. Okay. Then we have relaxing. Relaxing. There you can relax. It's a relaxing city. You can go there and relax. And then we have what? Relaxing or what? Dangerous? No. Stressful. Very good. Yes, stressful. Very good. Stressful. Okay. Stress. يعني كدير لك stress. مدينة فيها stress، فيها صداع. Like noisy. Noisy, stressful, or quiet, relaxing. Quiet, relaxing. Then we have safe. Safe. So opposite of safe is what? Is dangerous. Yes, very good. Dangerous. Dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. It's a very famous song. Yeah. So dangerous. Spacious. Spacious. Space. فضاء. هو space, but spacious is an adjective. It means an adjective. like يعني كبيرة ولا واسعة. Okay. Yes. Yep. We can say we can say exciting, boring. Boring is the opposite of exciting. Exciting city, boring city, or interesting, boring. Same. So spacious, of course. The last one is the opposite is crowded. Crowded. Okay. مكتظة. Okay, like full of people. There are many people. Many people or many cars, many things, many places. That's it. Yes. Can you give me another adjective and the opposite? Okay, if you can. Yeah. What can you else say? Look at these two cities, for example. This is a beautiful city. Yeah. And this is an ugly city. Ugly city. Okay. Trash. There's a lot of trash. All right. Crowded means many people, many cars. Okay. What can we say? We can also say, we can say, for example, modern and traditional. Like the city where I live now is the town. It's not a city. It's a town. كنعيش دابا في قرية، ولكن قرية عرفتي قرية تسمع قرية تقول داير قرية عربية. نو من اغلب من توب 5 اللي ديفلوبي في فلاشين. Okay, the top 5 modern towns in China because of a company. A company developed this town. Okay, كاينين headquarters. شنو هما headquarters؟ هما البيرو اوفيسيال ديال الشركة. So it's company, it has some company headquarters, and that company developed the town. Okay, so we have, like I told you before, you can find a mall, 2 malls maybe. It's a small town. حومة أنا عايشة في حي. Okay, it's like a district. Okay, town, but you have, there is Decathlon, you can find KFC, McDonald's, Starbucks, or 2 Starbucks, and you can find anything like phone shops, malls. You find some modern places, very like good shops and places. So it's a town. So we can say modern, or like last year, العام اللي فات فلاشين, I was in a traditional town, a little bit traditional. So modern, traditional, modern, traditional. Okay, pollution, هي لا pollution, تلوث. Okay, so polluted, yes. So modern, yeah, we can say big, small, very good. We can say happy, sad, yes. Maybe some places happy, or sad, yes. Lazy, smart. Can we say this about a city? No. Yeah. So city, كنهضروا على المدن. So place. We cannot say nice, bad. Yes, we can say good, bad, of course. ياسمين قالت لنا thin and fat. No, كنهضروا على city, modern, traditional. Can we say thin city or fat city? No, we cannot. Poor and rich. We can say that, yes. But mostly for the people. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Hassan. Huge and narrow. Yes. Huge, narrow. Yes. Unfriendly. Yusuf, unfriendly. UNF. Not INF. Yes. Very good. Modern, traditional, clean, dirty, wide, narrow. Very good. Yes. Many. There are many ways you can describe it. Good. Now let's go to the conversation, guys. Okay. So our conversation is called It Looks So Relaxing. It looks so relaxing. Okay. All right, let's start and let's play. So it's between Ron and Camilla. And let's see, what does it talk about? I hope I can get it right. Yes, here. Let's see.
Unit 11. It's a really nice city. Page 72. Exercise 2. Conversation.
Let's listen.
It looks so relaxing. Part A. Listen and practice. That photo is really cool. Where is that?
That's a beach near my house in Punta Cana in the
Looks so relaxing. I've heard the area is really beautiful.
Yeah, it is. The weather is great, and there are some fantastic beaches. The water is really clear, too.
Is it expensive there?
Well, it's not cheap, but prices for tourists can be pretty reasonable.
And how far is it from Santo Domingo?
It's not too far from the capital. About 200 kilometers. A little over 120 miles.
It sounds very interesting. I should plan a trip there sometime.
Okay. So, our conversation was between Ron and Camilla, all right? And let's read it again and let's try to explain it. So Ron, he said, that photo is really cool. That photo is really cool. Where is that? Okay, he saw a photo and he said that it's cool. Where is that? And Camilla said, that's a beach near my house. It's a beach, okay, near her house. Near my house. In Punta Cana, in the Dominican Republic. Okay, Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. Ron said, it looks so relaxing. It looks so relaxing. The place is very relaxing. I've heard the area is really beautiful. I've heard. You see present perfect? I have heard. I have heard. means he just heard it recently, okay? Or he heard it before, so that's a past experience. So I've heard the area is really beautiful, okay? She said, yeah, it is. The weather is great, and there are some fantastic beaches. The water is really clear too, okay? There are some beautiful beaches, and the water is clear, really clear, okay? Now, he said, is it expensive there? Like, the place is expensive, you have to pay a lot of money? And she said, or he said, it's not cheap, but prices for tourists can be pretty reasonable, okay? So it's not very expensive, it's not cheap, maybe a little bit expensive, but for tourists, the prices are reasonable, okay? Raisonnable, like, okay, the prices are fine. They said, heard is the past participle of here. Yep. And how far is it from Santo Domingo? How far? How far? Like, what's the distance? شحال كاين ديال البعد, okay? How far is it? And she said it's not too far from the capital. About 200 kilometers. See? A little over 120 miles. Okay? A little over 120 miles. So, miles, she tried to convert to miles to kilometers to miles. Yes. Right? And then he said, it sounds very interesting. I should plan a trip there sometime. I should plan a trip there sometime. Yeah. Okay. He wants to plan a trip there. Yes. All right. I think it's fine. It's not a very difficult conversation. Let's listen to the rest. Okay, guys. Now, let's listen to the rest of the conversation as you see here. And let's see. What does Camilla say about entertainment in Punta Cana? So this is the beach. Yeah. How about entertainment? Like, entertainment. عقلت على entertainment. What is entertainment? اللي هو like, cinema, like clubs, music, restaurants, all of this. So coffee shops, everything. Yeah. So what does she say? Let's see.
Page 72. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Camilla say about entertainment in Punta Cana?
So, what kinds of things are there to do?
Thanks, Ayman. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause here and thank Ayman. And thank you for, I think you have already sent me the files. أيمن تجي معنا هو أستاذ ديال الثانوية في سيكتور بريفي وغيبارطاجي معايا دي كور اللي غنديرهم لصحاب الباك إن شاء الله في بريباراسيون ديال الباك ابتداء من الحد. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, Ayman.
Rest of the conversation. What does Camilla say about entertainment in Punta Cana?
So, what kinds of things are there to do in Punta Cana?
Oh, there's so much to do. There are beautiful beaches, of course. You can go scuba diving, see dolphins, ride a horse on the beach.
Really? I've never ridden a horse on the beach. It sounds fun. Anything else?
Yes, there are a lot of nightclubs. Dominicans love to dance.
That's great. I love to dance too.
Nice question, Mr. Ahmed. Yes, very good question. سولني أحمد علاش. Very good. Yes, sometimes. ما جاتش بحال كيما كنشوفوا أنا أحيانا. Like sometimes I go to school. Sometimes I play sports. I play football. Sometimes, I sometimes play football, or I sometimes play basketball. No, here I should plan a trip there sometime. Okay, sometime, like someday. Someday. بحال واحد النهار واحد الوقت شي نهار. Like So I should plan a trip there sometime in the future. All right. So I should plan a trip sometime without an S. But if you put S sometimes, then that's an adverb of frequency. And you should use the simple present, okay? And say, I sometimes eat couscous, or I sometimes drink coffee, for example, Okay? Let's listen again.
Page 72. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Camilla say about entertainment in Punta Cana?
So, what kinds of things are there to do in Punta Cana?
Oh, there's so much to do.
So she told him that there is so much to do, okay?
There are beautiful beaches, of course.
So she said there are beautiful beaches.
You can go scuba diving, see dolphins.
Ah, she said you can go scuba diving, okay? Yeah. You see that? Scuba diving. This is the word, scuba diving. How can I write this? Yeah. Let me check the spelling. I'm not sure about the spelling. Scuba, I think it's like this and like this. Scuba diving, you know. But I'm not very sure, guys, okay? Scuba diving. Yeah. Okay. No, that was not correct, I think. Yeah. Like this one, yes. SCU. Yep, sorry. I spelled it like double O. You see, I cannot remember spelling of all the words in English, of course. So, scuba diving, yes. She said, and you can see dolphins, very good.
Ride a horse on the beach.
You can ride a horse on the beach.
Really? I've never ridden a horse on the beach.
You heard what he said? He said, I've never ridden a horse. You see? He just used the present perfect. Okay? He said, I've never ridden a horse on the beach. I've never ridden a horse on the beach. And we'll say like, wow. شنو قال؟ ها؟ ما سمعتوش. كيهضر كيزرب كيصرت الهضرة. He said, I've never ridden a horse on the beach. Okay? I've never ridden a horse on the beach. Very quickly, all right? So that means I've never, let's make it short. I've never ridden a horse on the beach. It is I have never ridden a horse on the beach. That's present perfect. It means you have never done this before. In your past experience, you have never done something like this. Okay? So I have never done this before. You get it? So that's present perfect. Okay? Yeah.
It sounds fun. Anything else?
Anything else?
Yes, there are a lot of nightclubs. Dominicans love to dance.
So she said there are a lot of nightclubs, and Dominicans, people from the Dominican Republic, they love to dance.
That's great. I love to dance too.
Yep. So what can you do if you go to here, like this place? You can, you know, go scuba diving. You can see dolphins. You can ride a horse on the beach. You can go to a club to dance also, you know. So there are many clubs, yes. Okay, so these are things you can do. What can we get from this? What can we learn from this? We will learn some, sorry. Look at the conversation. Let me go back to the conversation and maybe I will find an example that we have to use here. So, for example, here, the photo, that photo is really cool, okay? Really cool, you see? Really cool. Then we have really beautiful, okay? Really beautiful. Then we have so relaxing, so relaxing. Also, we have pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable, okay? What else? And we have also very interesting, you see? So you can use, guys, some adverbs. هادو كيتسموا des adverbs, okay? شنو هو الادفيرب؟ كيموديفي l'adjectif. So the adverb modifies the adjective. So we use adverbs with adjectives, okay? To change the meaning a little bit of the adjective, okay? To give another or different meaning. Like we have, you know, we can say a little bit or very, okay? We saw some of them before, so we can say very or a little or almost, okay, or something. So these are adverbs before adjectives, okay? Remember, adverbs before adjectives. All right? Yeah. So let's look at the examples we have. We have very easy, simple examples. Like here, Punta Cana is كنسمع بونتا كانا كنتفكر لا شونسون ديال بقيت كنقول فين سمعتها وهي ديك مونا لي بونتا كانا مونا لي كازابلانكا. So Punta Cana is really nice. And we have it's a really nice place. It's a really nice place. All right? Really nice place. Same. So there is nice is the adjective and really is the adverb. It's fairly expensive. Okay, it's fairly expensive. Beach هو البحر. Okay, the beach. Okay, we can say the sea also. You can say the sea or the beach or the ocean إذا كان محيط. Okay, the ocean. Yeah, so it's fairly expensive. Fairly means like somehow or a little bit. Okay, it's a fairly expensive destination. Yeah. Then we have it's not very big. It's not very big. It's not a very big city. Very big. So very. New York here we have is too noisy and it's too crowded for me. Yeah, especially now with the protests about the guy who died. So New York is too noisy and it's too crowded for me. Yeah. Okay, so too also is an adverb here. Crowded is an adjective. You see? Yeah. Fairly, like a little bit, you know, it's fairly expensive. We have some adverbs here. You can see too, extremely, you know, extreme, like very, it's like very, 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 you know. Then we have very, really, we have pretty, we have fairly or somewhat also. Okay, somewhat, fairly or somewhat expensive, somewhat cheap. All right, so these are adverbs. So easy. All right, very easy. Let's see this exercise. Let's practice it immediately. Okay, نشوفوا هذا exercise باش نطبقوا هادشي اللي عندنا. Okay, let's practice. So match the questions with the answers. That's it. Let's just match the questions with the answers. So let me read them for you quickly. We have what's Seoul like? Is it an interesting place? And then we have, do you like your hometown? Why or why not? Then we have, what's Sydney like? I've never been there. Okay, I've never been there. Then we have you ever been to Sao Paulo? All right. What's the difference between adjectives and adverbs? Oh, okay, good question. Look, adjectives, they modify nouns. Adverbs modify adjectives. Okay, so l'adjectif qui modifie le nom باش كنبدل المعنى شويه ديال لو نون. الا قلت the book ماشي بحال قلت the interesting book. Okay, adverb modifies the adjective qui modifie l'adjectif. L'adverb qui modifie l'adjectif. الا قلت the interesting book, it's not like ماشي بحال قلت the very interesting book. Okay, or the somewhat interesting book. Okay, so that's the function. All right, the adjective modifies the noun and the adverb modifies the adjective. Okay, but adverb cannot modify a noun. ما نقدرش نقول the very book or very table or very city. Okay, or city or extremely city. No, of course we need an adjective and then we can put the noun. That's it. Okay, it's just grammar, very simple grammar. So have you ever been to Sao Paulo? What's the weather like in Chicago? Answers we have, oh really, it's beautiful and very clean. It has a great harbor and beautiful beaches. Then we have, yes, I have. It's an extremely crowded place, but I love it. It has excellent restaurants. It's really nice in the summer, but it's too cold for me in the winter. Not really, it's too small and it's really boring. That's why I moved away. Yes, it has amazing shopping and the people are pretty friendly. So let's see the first one. What's Seoul like? Is it an interesting place? Okay, so what should we say here? Want to see the answer? Yeah, so of course it should be this one. Yes, it has an amazing shopping and the people are pretty friendly. Yes, I don't like this pretty, you know. Then we have, do you like your hometown? Why or why not? So do you like your hometown? Why or why not? So what should the answer be for this? Do you like your hometown? Why or why not? Can we say yes I have? No, of course not. Can we say, oh really, it's beautiful and very clean, it has a great harbor? Not really. So do you like your hometown? Why or why not? A harbor is the place, you know, where like you find boats parked. Yeah. So here we should say, not really. It's too small and it's really boring. That's why I moved away, okay? Thank you, Mr. Amros. Thank you so much. I really appreciate أستاذ ديالي. تحية ليك بزاف. Thank you so much. It's all thanks to you. شكرا بزاف أستاذ ديالي. It's really, okay, not really. It's too small and it's really boring. That's why I moved away. Yeah. Let's look at the third one. What's Sydney like? I've never been there. So what's Sydney like? What is it like? Remember the question? What is it like? It's not what does it look like. So it's not what do you like. It's different. So what's this? We don't say what Sydney. We're not asking if Sydney likes someone or likes something, you know. So what's Sydney like? I've never been there. Here? What should we say? Yes, I have. No, that doesn't sound like a good answer or like correct one. So what's Sydney like? I've never been there. We should say. Someone said 3A. Oh, really? So what's Sydney like? I've never been there. And the answer is, oh, really? Okay. It's beautiful and very clean. It has a great harbor and beautiful beaches. Very good. Yes, correct. So we should say, oh, really? Because he told him, or she told him, or she told her, I've never been there. Oh, really? It's beautiful and very clean. It has a great harbor and beautiful beaches. Yes. Number 4. Now, have you ever been to Sao Paulo? Have you ever been to Sao Paulo? So I'm asking you. You see, this is the present perfect again. شفناها المرة اللي فاتت. Okay, present perfect. So, and I had the ever, question with ever. So, have you ever been to Sao Paulo? It's a past experience. Like, have you ever done this before? So, have you ever been there? Have you ever been to Sao Paulo? So, remember the answer. So, present perfect, of course, I will answer with yes, I have. It's an extremely large and crowded place. But I love it. It has excellent restaurants. Okay? Nice. The last one, what's the weather like in Chicago? Okay? What's the weather like in Chicago? Right? What's the weather like in Chicago? Weather. We're asking about the weather. So, of course, here the last one is it's really nice in the summer, but it's too cold for me in the winter. Okay? It's too cold for me in the winter. Right? Okay, so we can see the use of adjectives here. Interesting. We have really, extremely, large. Let's see. Extremely large. كيفاش استعملنا هاد les adjectifs? See here, extremely large, okay, very clean, okay, then we have what? Too cold, we have too small, really boring, okay, and then we have pretty friendly or pretty friendly. Yeah, pretty friendly. Yep. Okay, the second thing we're gonna see very easily and very quickly, it's so simple here, is this conjunctions. شفناهم ديجا في unit 1. Okay, في level 1, level اللي كان قبل. Conjunctions. Okay, we have just and. Okay, and, but. So and, you know, to connect two ideas, like this and this, and but, you know, to talk about the like somehow the opposite. But da 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 da, but da da da. Okay, and we have though. Though means the same as but just we keep it at the end. We use it at the end. But it's not too big, or you can say it's a big city. It's not too big though. Though pronunciation though, not tough. Okay, not thought. هنا فينا تخلط لكم الانجلي مزيان pronunciation تقولوا oh my god, the spelling and the pronunciation, it's too much. Let me write them here, guys. Yes, هاد الكلمات كيتخلطوا بزاف الناس. Thought, and then we have though, and then we have tough. Yeah. And then we have taught. Yeah. Taught, and sorry. Then we have tough. Yep. Oh my god, what happened? Sorry. It was gone. Yeah, I'm trying to type. Jalil keyboard. I lost the keyboard, but it's still here. Let me send it to you guys. Wait. And yeah. Okay. Let me try to pin it. Oh my god, what's going on here? Yep. Check now. Let me just show you. نوضحوا على بعض الكلمات كيتخلطوا الناس بزاف في الانجلي. Many people confuse these four words. Okay, so the first one is thought. Pronunciation thought. Okay, I thought. He is simple past of think. I think, I thought. I think now, or I think in general, but I thought last time. I thought yesterday. Okay, so thought. All right, that's a verb. Okay, second one. ندير لكم درس على هاد الأربعة. I'm giving you a lesson about them to clarify them because it's very common. You know, I see it all the time, and many people make mistakes, confuse them. كيخلطوا بيناتهم. Second one is though. That's what we have here. Though is an adverb. Sorry, it's a conjunction. It's not an adverb. It means but. Though is a conjunction. Connecteur qui connecté. It means but. Okay, but. So it's a nice city, but it's small. Okay, it's a nice city. It's small though. We keep it at the end. All right. It's not like although. Although you start the sentence. So although it's nice, it's small. So though. That's an adverb. You see it here. Number 2. Okay. First one, thought, verb. Second one, though. It's not an adverb. What are you talking about, Sam? It's a conjunction. Connecteur. Conjunction here. See that? Conjunctions. Okay, conjunction. All right, so then we have taught, not thought, taught. So taught is the simple past of teach. Okay, taught, teach. So that's a verb also. Thought is the simple past and past participle of think. Taught is the simple past and past participle of teach. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Taught. And then we have tough. tough. The last one, tough, here. So tough means strong, okay? Tough, شي حاجة قاصحة, okay? Strong, tough. قوي, ونقدر نقول is a tough person. قوي, شخص قوي, صحيح, tough, strong, or we can say tough, like object, you know. Something is tough, you know, very tough. Yeah. Okay. So again, one last time. Thought, though, repeat after me. Thought, though, taught, tough. Okay. I hope you won't hate spelling and pronunciation of English. That's that. You know. Pronunciation is crazy sometimes. Yes. Okay. Thought is a verb. Though is a conjunction. Taught is a verb also. And tough is an adjective. Okay? Yeah. Let's continue. So here we have another conjunction. So though, and then we have a however. Okay? However. See it here? However. However also means but. Okay? So you can say Boston is a big city, but it's not too big. Or you can say it's a big city, it's not too big, however. Okay, it's not too big, however. Okay, yeah. Let's do this in the examples very easily. So let's choose the correct conjunctions and rewrite the sentences. Tell me, what should we say? Okay. So Kyoto here. Kyoto is very nice. Everyone is extremely friendly. So Kyoto is very nice. Everyone, are they the same? So nice. Repeat. Okay, نعاود one last time. Okay. Thought. So thought again. Thought. It's a verb. The past of a thing. Though. That's a conjunction. It means but. Okay. Though. Then we have taught. That's the simple past of teach. And we have tough. That's adjective that means strong. Okay. One last time. Thought, though, taught, tough. Quickly. Thought, though, taught, tough. Or tough, taught, though, thought. Yeah, I should put it like this, like a song, you know. Tough, taught, though, thought. You can say, you know, try to say it 3 times quickly if you can. Yeah. So very good. The first one is and. Yes, Kyoto is very nice. And everyone is extremely friendly. The second one, the streets are crowded during the day. They are very quiet at night. So can we say and? The streets are crowded, you know, many people during the day, and are very quiet at night. No. So we should say though or but, you know. So here we have though. How can we use it? We should keep it at the end, like here. You see it? Though. Okay, so keep it at the end and you should say the streets are crowded during the day. Okay. The streets are crowded during the day. They are very quiet at night, though. Okay, but they are very quiet at night. Yes, though. So though they are very quiet at night, though. Right? Now the weather is nice. Summers get pretty hot. Okay. عندك تقراهم طاف or tough. No. نصيحة اللي تخربقوا عليه يطبيها في جوجل تراديكسيون ويدير النطق ويحاول يتمرن على النطق ديالهم. هكا كتبقى لا فورم كتكونيكتا مع لا برونونسياسيون في عينيك دونك تشوف الكلمه تعرف كيفاش تنطق. اوكي داكور يعني طبيها وحاول تكدا practice just practice the pronunciation and then you will try to not باش ما تخلطوهمش. اوكي so what do we have here? The weather is nice. Summers get pretty hot. Good. However, yeah, we cannot say and. So, however, the weather is nice. However, summers get pretty hot. Okay. 4. You can rent a bicycle. It's expensive. So you can rent a bicycle. It's expensive. Can we say and? No. It depends. You can say it by in some situations, like you can rent a bicycle and it's expensive. If you want to say this, But actually, you should say you can rent a bicycle, but it's expensive. Okay, but it's expensive. But it's expensive. Okay. All right. Last one. It's an amazing city. I love to go there. Okay, it's an amazing city. And or however, I love to go there. Okay, so what should you say? So of course, if it's amazing, you would like to go there. So it's and. It's an amazing city, and I love to go there. Okay, it's an amazing city, and I love to go there. Yep. All right. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let me check what can we do here, and I think I'm gonna go directly. Oh, what did we do here? Yeah, this is just vocabulary. This is one is very simple. This one is just here. Remember writing, guys. Writing. You can write it for me when I post. ندير هذا البوست في الجروب. تقدروا تكتبوا لي writing. Okay. Remember that. Always. ديما تشوفوا writing. You can do it. حتى مع l'exercice with the tasks. This is very easy and simple. We just have 6 world famous landmarks. These are famous landmarks. Okay. These are not the 7 wonders. كنقول لهم العجائب الدنيا السبع. The 7 wonders of the world. No, these are just 6 world famous landmarks. Yep. So we have, the Grand Canyon in Arizona, the US, very famous. The Grand Canyon, Arizona, the US. Okay. We have the Louvre or Louvre. If you are French speaking person, you can say Louvre or Louvre. Paris, France, the museum. Okay, so the Louvre is a museum. Okay, we have the pyramids in the Giza in Egypt, في الجيزة. So we have the pyramids. What are the pyramids? They are a site, a touristic site. Yes, this is a canyon, Yusuf, place between the hills. ماشي الجبال هادو. They are not mountains, they are hills. Okay, so this place كنقولوا الفج ولا ما عرفتش كيسمى بالعربية. فجوج فجاج تفجج لي ما عرفتش. So فج واقيلا كنظن canyon. The canyon is a place like between two high places. Okay, so the pyramids, Giza, Egypt. This is a touristic site. Okay, touristic site, a historical site mainly. We have the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. Colosseum. Okay? Colosseum. There's the Sao. Okay, thank you, Mr. Mustafa. So, the Colosseum, Italy. And then we have Sugarloaf Mountain in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Sugarloaf Mountain, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And we have the Taj Mahal in Agra in India. Okay? The Taj Mahal. It's a mosque. Very famous in India. Go quickly to the conversation so we finish this. Yep. And this is for the second part. How to give recommendations. كيفاش ندير recommendation باش ننصح شي حد يمشي لشي بلاصة. How to give someone a recommendation to go to a place. So this conversation is called What should I do there? What should I do there? Yep. So between Jason and Claudia. Jason and Claudia, I think. Yes, or Claudia. Yeah. Let's listen. Okay.
Page 75. Exercise 7. Conversation. What should I do there?
I know the word.
Part A. Listen and practice.
Can you tell me a little about Mexico City?
Sure. What would you like to know?
Well, I'm going to be there for a few days next month. What should I do there?
Oh, you should definitely visit the National Museum of Anthropology. It's amazing.
Okay, it's on my list now. Anything else?
You shouldn't miss the Diego Rivera murals. They're incredible. Oh, and you can walk around the historic center.
That sounds perfect. And what about the food? What should I eat?
You can't miss the street food. The tacos, barbecue, fruit, it's all delicious.
Okay. I hope it's easy. Right? So let's read it again. So Jason and Claudia. Jason is asking Claudia about Mexico City. So he asked her, can you tell me a little bit about Mexico City? Okay, he's asking her, can you tell me about Mexico City? He wants to visit. Claudia said, sure. What would you like to know? Okay, like you can come and ask me, can you tell me a little bit about China or a bat? And I can tell you, what would you like to know? Okay. Jason, well, I'm going to be there for a few days next month. All right. And what should I do there? Okay, what should I do there? Okay, what should I do there? Claudia, oh, she said, you should definitely visit the National Museum of Anthropology. National Museum of Anthropology. It's amazing. National Museum of Anthropology. It's amazing. Okay, so she's giving him a recommendation. You should. You cannot say you must, okay? But you should. Should here is used for recommendation. You should definitely visit the National Museum of Anthropology. It's amazing. Jason said, okay, it's on my list now. Anything else? You know, anything else like another thing? Another thing, okay? Anything else? You can go une autre chose, okay? So else, okay, something else, anything else? We use this else a lot, so just you can don't be confused. We also say someone else. Can you check someone else or something else? Okay, anyone else, like person. شي حد آخر. It means just another person. I can say, for example, we're talking and say another person. Okay, let's take someone else. Like when I'm live with you on Instagram, I tell you, okay, anyone else? Someone else wanna join? Anyone else or another person? Okay, another. Okay, something else. You have question, another question, anything else to ask? Like this, okay? Yeah, so you shouldn't, she said. Anthropology, how can I explain علم الانثروبولوجي ما عندوش ترجمة بالعربية. تقولوا علم الانثروبولوجيا. دخل فيه علم الآثار والمستحدثات والثقافة، دراسة ديال الثقافة حتى هي. الثقافه والاثار والتاريخ والمستحدثات كلهم كيتجمعوا كيعطيونا علم الانثروبولوجيا. ما كنظنش عنده الا شي حد فيكم عارفوا بالعربيه يقولوا لي، حيت كيقولوا واقيلا علم الانثروبولوجي معروفه وعلم الانثروبولوجيا. حتى مثلا دراسه اللغه حنا كنا كنديروا اللسانيات لينغويستكس كتدخل حتى هي مع الانثروبولوجي، حيت كدرس الثقافه ديال واحد سيفيليزاسيون، يعني سيفيلايزيشن كدرس سيفيليزاسيون يا علم الأجناس ولا علم الإنسان كنظن. أوكي علم دراسة الإنسانية. وخا ديك راه humanities human sciences يا و anthropology is one of the human sciences. إلا دخلنا في هاد الموضوع ما غنساليوش، علاش كيتلاقاو الفيلدز مع بعضياتهم كيتخالطوا وكيبقى هذا كياخذ من هذا وهذا كياخذ، ما كيبقاش عارفين. علم الحضارات civilizations also yeah science humanity. Okay, we can say that, we can call it علم الشمال. لا هي sociology. Okay, so anthropology. So she said you shouldn't miss the Diego Rivera murals. These are murals, murals like mure, like walls. Yes, ما عندهاش ترجمة anthropology. They are incredible. Oh, and historic center. Okay, historic center. And then she said also at the end, that sounds perfect. And what about the food? She said, what should I eat? He said, and she said, you can't miss the street food. The tacos, the barbecue, fruit, it's all delicious. All right? So you can't miss. So she used some sentences to recommend. So first thing she said, Claudia, is you should definitely visit. Okay? And then she said, you shouldn't miss the Sandia or the Diego Rivera murals. Okay? And then she said also you can't miss the street food. Okay? You can't miss the street food. you shouldn't miss the Diego Rivera, okay? And you should definitely visit, okay? Yep. Yeah, that's it. So, without listening to the rest of the conversation, let's go directly, okay? So, you can use here modal verbs, okay? So, look, guys, before we saw some verbs and we saw some auxiliary verbs. Verbs, types of verbs. Verbs, main verb like think, speak, play, teach, okay? And then we have auxiliary, like verb to be. Be is an auxiliary, or do, or have, you know? Have is an auxiliary verb, okay? Helping verb. So, be, verb to be, that's an auxiliary verb. Have, also, for the present perfect. Just yesterday we saw it, 2 days ago. And also we have do, okay? For the simple past, for example, or present. Do, did, okay? That's an auxiliary verb. أنواع الأفعال كاين فعل تام كامل يعني كاين الأوكسيليير okay فعل مساعد and في الأفعال المساعدة شفنا مثلا do be and do and have okay so main verb auxiliary verb now we have modal verb شي حاجة جديدة دخلتها نشوفوها دابا من هنا قدام اللي هي models كيتسمى models okay وكاين حتى في الباك مزيان الناس ديال الباك so we have modal verbs okay modal verbs. One of the models, two of the models actually we have now are can and should. Okay, can and should. There is will, we will have would, we will have many, should, must. Okay, ought to. There are many. But let's focus now on can and should for recommendations. So we can use can and should to give a recommendation. باش نعطي واحد recommendation نصيحة باش ننصحك تمشي لواحد البلاصة. Okay, so can, should. Also, they can be used to give a recommendation. Very easy. If in this negative form, you just say can, can't, should, shouldn't. Okay? Or can, cannot, should, should not. That's it. You can see here can, can't, and also should, shouldn't. Alright? Okay? So let's read the sentence question here. We have, what can I do in Mexico City? You can walk around the historic center. Or you can say also you can't miss the street food. Okay? Here, what should I see there? What should I see there? You should visit the National Museum of Anthropology. Okay? Or you shouldn't miss the Diego Rivera murals. Okay, you should or you shouldn't. Alright? Okay, that's very easy. I think, I hope. Yeah. علاش كيوقفوا لي كومونتير ما عرفتش علاش كاين شي مشكل في الانترنت. Complete this count. Let's do this quickly and then we stop. Well, we have Morocco here. So complete these conversations using can, can't, should or shouldn't. Okay? Look, I decide where to go on my vacation. So can we say I can decide where to go? Or I should decide? Or I can't decide where to go on my vacation. So here we have you, go to Morocco, it's my favorite place to visit. So, كيديروا لنا الإشعار في كتاب أمريكي. American textbook to teach English. So you, of course, here what should we say? Should say can, okay? You can say can or you can say you should, okay? You should go to Morocco. It's my favorite place to visit, okay? You should go to Morocco. It's my favorite place. But also you can say can. You can visit, okay? You can see here, I'm checking the answer. You see, just to make باش نتأكد should, okay? But also you can say can. You can go to Morocco. Also it's a recommendation. So I can't decide where to go on my vacation. You can go to Morocco. It's my favorite place to visit. Or you should go to Morocco. It's my favorite place to visit. Alright? This is not باش نفهم لكم هذه ماشي كيسيون ديال صحيح ولا خطأ. هذه كيسيون ديال appropriateness يعني appropriateness sorry يعني واش appropriate واش مقبولة ولا لا كتقال يعني ماشي grammar. It's not grammar. This is like functions. Number 2, why the comments stopped? What happened? I couldn't see the comments, guys, for a long time now. Yeah, now they're back. Yeah. One more time, okay? No, second one. I'm planning to go to Puerto Rico next year. When do you think I go? When do you think I should go or I can go? And then we have you go anytime, okay? The weather is nice almost all year. So when do you think what? I should, yes, I should go. When do you think I should go? Right? Here we can say I should decide. Yeah, it's fine. كما قلت لكم ماشي كيسيون خطأ ولا صحيح هنا. I should decide where to go on my vacation. It makes sense. Okay, فيها معنى. It makes sense. I should decide where to go on my vacation. You can go to Morocco or you should go to Morocco. It's my favorite place. I'm planning to go to Puerto Rico next year. When do you think I should go or I can go? You can say should or can. It's fine. And here you can go anytime. Here you cannot say should because it's anytime. So you can go anytime. You can go anytime. The weather is nice almost all year. Okay. Number 3. I rent a car when I arrive in New York. What do you recommend? So should we say can I rent a car when I arrive in New York? Or should I rent a car when I arrive in New York? What do you recommend? And then we have no, you shouldn't what? Definitely use the subway. And not too expensive. So you what? You should. Yeah, you should definitely use the subway. And here, can I or should I? So it's a should I. Very good. Should I rent a car when I arrive in New York? What do you recommend? And here we have no, you should definitely use the subway. It's fast and not too expensive. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Then we have where, number 4. Where I get some nice jewelry in Istanbul, okay? Where can I or when should I? Where should I? What do you think? Which one sounds better? Sounds more appropriate. So, where can I? Very good. So, where can I get some nice jewelry in Istanbul? And here you should say, you miss, see we have miss, the Grand Bazaar. It's the place, the best place for bargains. Bargains, you know, like reducing the price. شطارة كما كنقول. So you can't miss, very good. You can't miss the Grand Bazaar. You can't, you cannot. Okay, you can also you shouldn't, okay? You shouldn't miss. You shouldn't miss. You check the answer, you see, you shouldn't, they have. But also you can say you can't. So you can't miss the Grand Bazaar. It's the best place for bargains. Or you shouldn't miss the bazaar. And the first one is where can I get some nice jewelry, okay? Number 5, the last one. What should I see from the Eiffel Tower? What should I see? Here, should doesn't sound appropriate. So, what can I, okay? What can I see from the Eiffel Tower? You see all of Paris, but in bad weather, you see anything. So, you what? You can, yeah. You can see all of Paris, yeah. Let's check. You can see all of Paris, but in bad weather, you see anything. So anything. So here it's negative. So of course you say can't. You cannot say you shouldn't see anything. You can't. So I see from the Eiffel Tower, you can see all of Paris, but in bad weather, you can't see anything. Okay? Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I think let's stop it here. We don't need to take it long for another like 2 hours or something. Yeah, that's enough for today. That was a very easy unit. It's just called, it's a really nice city. Yeah, and we talked about the use of adjectives and adverbs, especially adverbs before adjectives. Okay, تعلمنا شوية adjectives to describe cities and countries, as we said, like beautiful, boring, interesting, exciting, dangerous, safe. Okay, and we also learned how to use or how to ask for recommendations and to give recommendations using models. Which models? Can and should. Okay, can and should, can't, shouldn't. So I can, da da da, you can, da da da, you should, da da da. Just understand them so you can use them very well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we use just the present simple. You can go, you can, yeah. So can is just is a model. Okay, very good point. So when you say can, you cannot ما تقدرش دير la conjugaison. Don't conjugate the verb in after can. So you cannot say you can go in, or you should play in, or he should plays. No, no, no. So model verb makes the verb in the infinitive. يخلي في infinitive ديما. Okay, always. Yes, in the base form. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's all for now. Okay, thank you. I will share with you 1 hour 25 minutes. That's it. I will share with you the class content, and so the class, as I said, pictures, colorful pictures are for class, the black and white pictures are for exercises or tasks you want to do. And remember, Sunday we're gonna start with baccalaureate students, so spread the word. Tell them, tell back students, share with them that we're gonna start Sunday غنحاول نوجد لهم لو كور الاول ديال الباك. Yes, and yeah, that's it. And tomorrow I will meet you again for the practice for you this unit, unit 11. Yeah, right, guys, that's all. Let me go back and deal with my stuff. And that's it, and I will share with you the things. Yes, I feel like I don't want to keep thinking about this too much. I will just try today to relax my mind, and yeah, okay. So, all right, thank you. You're still asking me questions. What's the difference between can and could? Could is the simple past of can. Okay, could is the simple past of can. ماشي غدا الباك. No. ان شاء الله سي مصطفى، ان شاء الله الا جابتك الظروف ان شاء الله سي مصطفى، لاشين، هونغ كونغ، ولا الجنوب ديال الصين، مرحبا في الجنوب ديال الصين، ولا كذا صيفط لي ميساج. يا شنو غدا الاربعاء، غدا الخميس. نو الباك قلنا غيوصل، قلنا غيبداو نهار 7. اوكي ماشي غدا. دونك غدا يكون عندنا التصحيح ديال براكتيس ديال يونيت 11 ها هي اللي هو الخميس. الجمعه غنديرو يونيت 12. اوكي، والسبت غنديرو له لايف في الانستغرام، والحد غنديرو الحصه الاولى ديال الباك. 7 جوان حددت لا دات انايا، 7 جوان حصه تكون 7. حصه غيكونوا واضحين 7 9 11 13 وهي لا 11 7 9 11 وهي غاده عاوتاني لو 14 وهي غاده. اوكي، سو 7 غنبداو مع الباك ونبقاو نهاريا نهار لا، ماشي نهاريا لا غيكونوا كما حددت كل حد و 3 الحد والثلاث والخميس. اوكي، الحد والثلاث والخميس هادشي اللي غيكون. يا الحد والثلاث والخميس، الحد والثلاث والخميس، الحد والثلاث والخميس. Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday for baccalaureate students. The other days are for you guys. اوكي، الاربع ايام الاخرى ديالكم. راه فيها حتى له لايف في الانستغرام، هادشي اللي كاين. 3 ايام ديالكم، 3 ايام ديال الباك. اوكي، و4 ايام الاخرى ديالكم ان شاء الله. اوكي جايز يس تنوجد هاد لي كور ان شاء الله ديال الباك. شكرا لايمن اللي غيبارطاج معايا، الاستاذ ايمن يبارطاج معايا الدروس كيدرسهم دابا، حيت ما قريتش انا الباك، قريته غير في ستاج في 2017 ستاج اللي كان فيه وقيله 2 موا. وغادي نشوفوا دابا سميتو يعني ناخذ عندهم معلومات كونتوني بطبيعه الحال باش ندرسوا باش نقريو على احسن وجه سورتو بريباراسيون. اوكي جايز ذاتس ات ثانك يو. نمشي نرتاح شويه، راه عيني حمرين كتشوفهم شي عيني شتي هاد العين هادي حمار ستريس وسميتو. اوكي عادي. دونك I will keep you updated about my situation. نخليكم على اطلاع شنو غيوقع ان شاء الله. كلشي راه غتعرفوا كلشي، غتعرفوني وقتاش غنرجع وكي غتكون الخدمه. ندير لكم شي لايف من الخدمه ان شاء الله و تحلوا هاد المشاكل. الا غبرت عليكم من مورا الباك انا نتقاتل دابا معكم نتوما اصحاب الباك. الا غبرت من مورا الباك عرفوا راه غير مع الوراق وداكشي. ديك الساعه راه غنانونسي، غندير دي بوست غنانونسي كلشي. اوكي سورتو القضيه فيها دابا ترانسفير يكون وراق والمسائل ديال تاخذ ترانسفير كتانولي واحد البيرمي دو ترافاي كترانسفيريه وكتدفع بيرمي دو ترافاي جديد وكتدفع به فيزا جديده وخصك دير واحد لا فيزيت ميديكال ومسائل كذا. دونك الا غبرت غيكون القضيه you know I will be very busy. I may stop maybe or I will just maybe reduce the class. نقدروا يسالوا اصحاب الباك نقول لكم نكملوا غير 3 سيونس باغ سيمين باش ما نكثرش عليكم وما نكثرش عليا. دونك باش يبقى عندي الوقت نحضرهم ونقادهم 3 classes per week. نقدروا نكملوا هكا ونكملوا بها حتى للنهايه. داكوغ حتى نساليو لو نيفو اللي هو سميتو. اوكي هادشي انا ماشي خاتم. اوكي it's just for the phone case. Okay guys thank you and that's it. I will see you tomorrow guys. Okay join me in the group so I can share with you the references. All right thank you so much and I will catch you tomorrow with another one. Yes okay thank you so much. Bye. Peace.